What's good, folks? It's your boy Kavan, aka Samurai Kai, and we are here with kind of a reunion tour, if I may say. So a little quick story. I started Yu-Gi-Oh around this time last year. I've always been a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to watch the anime. I used to collect the cards. Like, I have a whole box of old teared up Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But getting back into it, actually playing, and like my first time really playing competitively, my first deck I picked up was Branded. That was the structure deck that was kind of popping around there. The Albaz Strike structure deck. And I did not like the deck. It was way too complicated. I was way too new to the whole new way of playing Yu-Gi-Oh. And now, now with the whole, the Tier 0 Fire decks and everything, I think that I'm more skilled now to the point where I feel like Brandon has been doing really good. It's not Tier 1 because, we're in Tier 0, so, but it's probably the next really good best thing. Besides some other decks, and, besides the Flu, the Cash, I feel like it's the Fire decks, Snake Eyes, Fire King, Snake Eyes. Nobody's really playing Rescue Ace like that, but you could throw that in there too. Snake Eyes is just really powerful, and I don't hate on the deck, but I just it's too much. It's too much for me. But under that, I believe it is Branded, Cash, and Flu. Funny saying that, but Flu doesn't die, and neither does Branded, neither does Cash, and yeah. So I just really feel like it's I really feel like it's a good thing to a good deck to be playing right now. So I'm gonna just go in. So first we have 3 Albaz. Albaz, man, Albaz always looked cool. I always loved the lore. I've always liked the lore of Albaz, so good to finally be playing him again. Let's move this side. So Albaz, 3 Albaz. Albaz is really crazy, man. That's like the starter, dude. He's amazing. 1 Quim and 2 Cartesias. Cartesia is really great with executing the getting into just executing your Gimmick Puppet Lock, executing a lot of your starter plays too. So is Quim. Quim can send a card that mentions Albaz to the grave. Like, she's really dope. So those are kind of like I should say 5 main monster, 5 main deck monsters. Albaz, Aliber, or 4, I'm sorry. 4. Albaz, Aliber, Quim, and Cartesia. Next, I play a very small Bestial package of just 3 Bestials. I have Magnamut, Lubellion, Magnamut, and Serener. Lubellion, I don't use Lubellion as much as the Bestial Horus or the Dragon deck, but it does its thing. Magnamut helps me search out any other dragons if I need to. And then Serener is the dragon that I would think about putting Serener to but right now I like keeping these 3. If anything, I would take out Magnamut, but right now I'm keeping it in there for now. So here so we have 3 Bestials. Then I play 1 Albion. I'm really thinking about putting it to 2. The one good thing about this deck is you can kind of play these, like, you've seen people play 50 card deck, 60 card Branded deck, and it's done really good. Myself, I like staying around the 42 to 45. I think I'm playing 46 right now, which is weird, but you know, it is what it is. Albion. Funny story. I literally just made this deck back yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. If you're not hearing this, well, of course you're not gonna be seeing this, but this previous Sunday, and I know the effect of sending a branded card or a card that mentions Albaz to the grave, put this to the bottom of your deck, and draw a card. I actually ended up getting a game loss. I was doing really good. Like I said, I just made this deck back. Literally the day of, I'm over here trying to open up some of the new little set that the reprints to get a gimmick puppet, which I did. So I was happy about that. First box, I was real happy about that. Didn't have to spend too much, but and I misread and didn't read that I can only draw if I did this effect from hand. I did it from the grave because I sent it with branded opening, and I messed up. But what made me kind of mad more was the fact that my opponent kind of waited until I resolved everything, and I asked, hey, I'm telling him, hey, I'm attempting to draw. And he's just like, yeah. And as soon as I shuffled the card in my hand, judge. And I'm like, bro, man. So I really do have to read. Like I said, it's you know, I was going 2-0. That was my third match. And kind of, it messed me up. Too bad I had to drop it because I had to go somewhere, but really feel like I could have went really good. It was 6 rounds and Swiss, but yeah, so Albion, really dope card. Next we have Tragedy, really dope card to send off of opening, really dope card to send. Just like, Tragedy is such a really cool card. I know some people don't play it, but I like keeping one Tragedy in there. Gimmick Puppet Nightmare. I normally don't play a brand. I normally didn't play branded with it, but why not? It's a free lock. And then McCurrier. So those are my other monsters. So next we have our hand traps. We have 3 ash. Well, hand trap monsters. 3 ash, and I'm just now putting Nib back in the deck. Oh my god. Those Fire Kings and Snake Eyes, I have to Nib. Like, I was just testing without it with my friend James. Shout out James. He helps me with getting better playing against Snake Eyes. And not having Nib really messed me up when I needed it. So definitely Nib is in here. So those are I'm running a total of, I guess you would say, 12 hand traps. I don't know. I'm running Ash, Nib, Imperm, and I guess Super probably will be a hand trap, but we'll get to that. So now we're going to the spells. 3 Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion is still one of my favorite looking cards. It looks so gorgeous, man. I'm gonna attempt to rarity bump these, but right now, I'm kind of balling on a budget. A lot of this I already had. I was missing Alibur, I was missing Fusion, I was missing Opening, I was missing Quim and Cartesia, but most of it I already had because like I said, I had the deck before. So Branded Fusion, 3 branded openings. You love to see branded openings when you're going first. Draw phase, branded openings, summon out a Luber effect, get branded fusion. If you already have branded fusion, get branded loss. You love seeing a card. It's really good to, like, yeah, it's branded opening is literally exactly what it says, an opening to your plays. So that, then you have 3 super polys. I gave away one of my secret rares before they started rising, raising the prices, and I gave away 2 of my OTs before it started raising prices. So now I'm stuck with 2 commons and 1 secret rare, and my OCD is really kicking me. My homie Sharif, I'm gonna tag his page because he also has a dope Yu-Gi-Oh page. He knows that this bothers me, so he'll purposely do this or purposely like put it right here, and I'm like, dude, please put the secret rare in front. But it is what it is. OCD ass niggas. Next we have 3 fusion deployment. By the way, Sharif is helping me with the deck because he is a freaking Sharif and Lloyd. They are freaking branded masters. But so fusion deployment. I love having opening and fusion deployment. Fusion deployment can get you Cartesia. You just you reveal Grand Guganol, and then opening gets you Aluber. So fusion deployment, yes. Then we have 2 talents. I'm actually playing talents again because Ashing Branded Fusion is such an important thing. Talents has like yesterday, oh man, yesterday it was crazy. I don't remember what they did. I think they impermed my Aluber. No, they ashed my Aluber, and I talents drawed Super Poly and Aluber. I mean, not Aluber, Albion. Then I Super Poly'd 2 of their monsters. I don't remember who I Super Poly'd into, but I think it was into Garura or something. And then I used Albion's effect and drawed Branded Fusion. I put down Branded Fusion and he just scooped, and that's how I won. It was crazy. So talents, I would play 3, but I like 2. I don't want to see it too often. Next is my one-ofs of branded cards. We have Branded Lost, Branded White, Branded Red, and the new one to my deck, High Spirits. Man, Lloyd would probably tell me to play 2 of these, but 1. Sharif, dude, he was like, yo, get into High Spirits. High Spirits literally has kept me afloat. Revealing a monster, and then sending one fusion monster from the level 8 fusion monster from extra deck. Oh, easily I can send Albion. I can send, if I have Albaz already in the grave, I can send Rimbrum. I can send Titaniclad to special summon Quim to send Albion to the grave. Oh, it's crazy. It's really crazy. This is a really crazy card. And that it's a quick effect is ridiculous. I mean, not a quick effect. A quick spell is ridiculous. Lost, everybody knows Lost is crazy. Brandon White, I play it. A lot of times I don't see it or I really don't need it, but I do play Brandon Lost. I don't know. I might take out the Brandon Lost for another Brandon in Red. Thinking about it. Then we have 2 other one-up spells, Foolish Burial and Called By. A lot of times I'm either Foolish and burying Albaz if I can't get him to the grave, or Serenaire if I have, say, Branded Fusion in the grave from the last turn or whatever. Foolish Burial, Serenaire to the grave, Serenaire effects, and Retribution. Retribution gets Branded Fusion, and now we're back. Then for my traps, I play 3 Imperms, and then 1 Retribution. Retribution go crazy. That's all I can say. So that is my 46, 47, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46. That is my 46 card deck. I know I counted 45, but I doubled up on fusion play. But either way, that's how it's playing. 46 card main. Now we're going to the extra. We're playing 2 Mirror Jade go crazy. 2 Albion be MVPing a lot. 1 Lebellion. 1 Titaniclad. I honestly, I wasn't familiar with Titaniclad's. I wasn't familiar with his game, man. Titaniclad is ridiculous. 1 Rimbrum, like I said, ridiculous. Sanctifier, hands down, best card in the deck. Pummet Locks. I was sanctifying, controlling against Fire King. I mean, not Fire King, against Snake Eyes earlier, because they can't target, so they can't target to push it back. It's crazy. I used Sanctifier to summon my opponent's SP Low Knight on my field. It was ridiculous. Grand Guganol, very, very, very important to the early side of the match. Masquerade, I love Masquerade. I do play Quiritus. It's iffy for me, but I play it. Dragon Stapelia, these are my super poly targets. Dragon Stapelia, Garura, Mud Dragon. I believe Guardian Chimera can be a super poly target, but Guardian Chimera, just because I didn't practice with him, so now I'm practicing with him, but there was plenty of times I was like, dang, like I could have ended this match way quicker had I just had Guardian Chimera. So that is my deck, my extra deck. And then now we're going to the side. Sides, some of it is pretty standard, but DD Crow, Droll, my regular stuff, regular. 2 Cosmics and Harpies, 2 D Barriers, and this one right here is kind of a new thing for me. I saw Lloyd playing it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to test it. I tested it on Dual Nexus, and it went stupid. Evenly matched. Oh, man. I mean, it destroys Fire King's boards, man. Yeah, as far as I know, it destroys their boards. It destroys Snake Eyes boards. It destroys everybody's boards. You got to keep one card. Which card are you going to keep? You feel me? So, yeah, because with Branded, I don't necessarily have to kill you. I just gotta take you out of doing stuff. And I feel like, you know, hey, this is the deck. Hopefully this time, I know I say this every episode, every video, but this time, I mean it. I am going to be recording. I'm gonna start recording for real. This is the deck that I'm going to be playing a lot. I'm trying to go into my next regionals with this deck, so y'all will be hearing a lot about it. If I change stuff up, I'll let y'all know. I do still have Horus Bestials, but at this moment, I just think that it's missing something, and Branded is pretty fail-proof. Yes, it loses to Ash, but they've done so much with the deck that you really don't even need Branded Fusion in itself a lot of times. And so, you know, this is the deck that, like I said, is my reunion deck. It's my first deck that I picked back up, and I'm back on it. So, appreciate y'all. We out. Peace.